Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Topher. I'm getting ready to start my morning ritual, which is kind of what I have to do to stay going every day. Um, I don't know if you know much about me, but I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer um, in January of 2016 and had to have some radical throat surgery for HPV cancer related. And I had chemo and radiation. Well, I'm happy to say I'm cancer free, and I'm very thankful for everybody that supported me and helped me continue to get through this. But I'm kind of reaching out now to just say thank you, but I'm also needing some help. And it's now been brought to my attention because of what's happened to me, because of the effects of the treatment, which was the chemo and the radiation. I no longer have salivary glands, so I always have to have water with me to swallow. It's hard for me to swallow food, normal, what I call human foods. I can eat steamed vegetables and light fluffy fish, that sort of thing, but no other really meats really work that well. Um, Sometimes I get lucky, like slow baked baby back ribs or something, juicy, very tender, that'll slide down. Again, I have to use lots of milk to pretty much wash anything human food I eat down. But also daily, what I have to do as far as calories to stay where I am and what my current status is. I am cancer free, and very thankful for that. But I still have the swallowing issues. And part of that is I'm now in the process of being scheduled for an esophageal stretch, which they said should help, you know, maybe make my swallow a little more clear, which I think will help. Um, but the main question and help that I'm needing is I've been diagnosed now as an anomaly because for some reason during all this process, my metabolism has kicked into full speed to the point that um, I just kind of want to tell you and show you what I go through every day. I'm currently probably about 100 and, if I'm hoping, maybe 18 pounds. I keep losing weight and I consume more calories than most for adult large men per day. And I have to do it in certain ways in order for my body to be able to eat it because I got to be able to swallow it. So every day, actually, I'd probably do this between 4 to 8 times a day. I got my little blender. I don't know if you can see. Blender. I have it marked on here. I do 10 ounces of milk, and from there, I'm trying to fix the camera so y'all can see maybe a little bit. Um, Carnation Breakfast Essentials. Um, I have to put 5 of these in each drink. And as I'm tearing these, I kind of give you a little lowdown on each pack and calorie wise. So, first off, 10 ounces of milk is 187.5 calories, roughly. The individual packets that I'm opening are 130 calories per packet. I put 5 of those in the 10 ounce pack, or 10 ounces of milk. Um, let's see. And then number 5 goes in. Alright, so right there's just one shake. And I do this at least 4 times a day to minimally try to sustain being able to function and walk, not be dizzy, weak from what I consider the symptoms of emaciation, because my body is burning so much calories and energy all the time that I keep shrinking and I'm not gaining weight. If I do just this 4 times a day, that works out to 3,350 calories. Just right there. Then I try to have, if I can, because I'm really trying to put some weight on because it's affected me being able to walk, my dizziness, um, starvation feeling, even though my belly's full constantly between shakes and me putting real food in. Really bizarre. Heart rate runs normal, but yet my metabolism's so high and nobody knows why. So if I do this at least 8 times a day, you're looking at 6,700 calories that I'm consuming just in milk and shakes a day. Not to mention the human food that I eat, which I noticed that anything on a healthy diet, steamed vegetables, fresh vegetables, fruits, I can pretty much do those. But the problem is they're good for you. You don't gain weight. And my body's burning it faster than I can put it in, and I can't keep up the pace. So, if you know anybody out there that may have a situation similar to mine, I'm looking for other people like me that if your metabolism's so high and you're consuming so many calories and you're still losing weight, kind of like me, I'm pushing calories. I'm trying to do this. Plus, I'm really proud of myself as far as the amount of real human food that I've been eating. I mean, sausage gravy. I did slow baked pork ribs. I can do any kind of soups, and I make it as fattening as I possibly can. I use only local salted Amish butter and everything, and it's saturated in it. I'm trying to get in as much fat as I possibly can in my body, and I'm still not gaining weight. So, hey, anybody, if you're out there and you're kind of going through what I'm going through, or may know somebody, please, this is my opportunity to maybe pull a couple of us together, and I'm hoping I'm not just the anomaly. Maybe there's somebody else out there that's gone through it, been through it, or is going through it that maybe we can talk and see if we can maybe help some other people that may be going through the same situation. Um, really don't know what to do and what to expect, but hoping metabolism finally regulates and goes where it's supposed to be. But um, I'm just not gaining weight, and it's how I live my life 24/7. I have to worry about how many calories have I gotten in and have I eaten enough, and I try to every day try to increase how many more human food calories that I take in as well. And I do the healthy food things, but I try to do fattening things too, because it's at this point I just want to put on some pounds. I don't care if it's fat. I seem to have a lot of muscle fatigue, and my muscles hurt. I feel like I need to stretch all the time. So I don't go to the gym. I don't work out, but boy, I stretch, and I have almost zero body fat, or very little, and I'm as lean as can be. So it's kind of strange. I may look perfectly healthy, but yet if I don't go and consume at, at least this many calories every 2 hours or so, I won't be able to walk. I'll start feeling dizzy, lightheaded, um, losing my balance. I'm being checked for my vestibular system just to see, but it all kind of goes back to what I've realized is it's like the effects of emaciation. But look how much I'm feeding my body. So, if you know anybody, please share. Let's see if we can get a conversation going. Again, my name's Topher. A stage 4 cancer survivor, HPV. Um, I had a radical tonsillectomy, and also had to have several lymph nodes removed, as well as some of those had cancer in them. But all that's gone. No salivary glands, swallowing issues, but nobody seems to know about this metabolism. And what are we going to do about it? And I want to keep living. So help me. And one thing that I've said since this whole adventure began is no matter what happens every day, no matter how bad the day may seem, find the good in everything, no matter how small it is. Because I can remember days during chemo and radiation and after that the best thing may have been just seeing a butterfly land on the chair on the porch when I was sitting out there, because it felt so bad that there was nothing good, or it was just awful. So Jared helped me, and we focused on finding that. So if you're going through problems, especially if you're a cancer patient, I can totally relate. Been there, done that. But find that good. And today, I'm very wobbly right now, and it's been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's been 4 hours since I last consumed quite a bit of calories. So getting ready to put this down, and it's going to do one of two things. It's either A, going to knock me out and make me want to go to sleep, or it's going to give me some energy enough that I'll be able to go around and function and try to get some housework done or what I can. Kind of try to avoid the steps, simply because when I'm here home alone, it's scary. I've fallen down the steps a couple of times. I've fallen in the yard. So, if I'm here by myself, I make sure I have my phone and carry my cane with me. But I'm making the best of it. I'm still here for a reason. I don't know why, but I'm very thankful, and I find the good in everything, and I hope you can too. And I try to help other people, since I'm not able to really work anymore because I don't know whether from hour to hour you got to feed the machine, and you don't know what the machine's going to then do, rest or give you energy or not. So again, have a great day. Nice meeting you. I'm Topher, and I'm with Andrew Adkin, and you may be hearing more about me and my story. On Facebook, it's Topher's Adventure, and it's what we decided to call my experience with cancer. I went into the doctor thinking I was going in for a cold and was going to come out with an antibiotic, and in 48 hours that totally changed. So it was hard to say the word. So we called it The Adventure, and on Facebook, it's my group, and it's my story, and I give updates and along the way of everything that's happened and how it goes and what goes on, and I give updates, and I just really want to get the word out there. Help each other and do what you can to make the world a better place. And that's what I want to do. But right now I kind of feel like I need y'all's help. I can't keep up with the shakes. So let's get me some weight on. What do you suggest? Anybody? All right. Dapper Strong. Talk to you soon.